Okay, so with that, I want to go back to Reddit. Again, if you guys are on Reddit, join our Gilmore Friends Reddit group. This is from Gilmore Girls. Demelza 3000 says, first rewatch thoughts. I watched Gilmore Girls sporadically when it aired. Did my first full watch on Netflix 3 years ago. Did a sporadic rewatch with my daughter over the last year. So now I'm nearly finished with my first full rewatch of the first season. Here are my thoughts so far. Now that I no longer have the need to know what happens, I can more fully enjoy each episode. And wow, I get it. I can clearly see why this show is watched over and over again. This is the only show I know of where the point is not in what happens, but rather on the journey. Each scene is so realistic, sometimes messy, but always portrayed so amazingly by each actor. It is about the response to each situation, not the instigating. And that is so much of real life, responding to people around us and the things completely out of our control. I absolutely love this show and what each piece of the puzzle brings to the equation. Oh, and there wasn't nearly enough, and I wrote redacted for Carrie for spoilers.
God. Nice work. There wasn't nearly enough blank. German porn, isn't it? Season 3 is mostly German porn. I know. We'll get there. We'll get there. Say no more. I can see it in your face. Wow.
So with this, I again, the favorite part, like I will rewatch this even after we rewatch it. After we watch it, I'll rewatch it for the rest of my life. But since you are on your first watch, you're only up to episode 14. 15 of ours comes out tomorrow. What are your thoughts so far? Do you see what this person is saying, even though they rewatched it a million times? Do you feel the connections? Do you know why people would rewatch this? Are you bored?
Watching it.
Be honest.
I am not bored. I am not bored, but I am not watching this the way I would normally watch a TV show.
Mm-hmm.
I'm watching this under duress. I'm watching this under a microscope. I think if I had just like, all right, so remember the pandemic? Who remembers? But like,
it's still in me.
I know. If I was sitting around and I was like, let me, I've heard good things, right? And just put the show on, I would have finished this series by now.
Yeah.
You know, because I would have binged it.
Yeah.
And I can see why I would want each episode ends. And in my head, I say I would click on the next one if I wasn't watching this in this psychotic way.
With notes, you have to take notes constantly.
I have to take notes and then you're like, look up now. And I'm like, and like, so I think if I was watching this on my terms, I would keep watching it. Yes. So far, I don't get the impulse to rewatch it yet.
Yeah, that's fair.
I don't get why somebody would watch this show again and again and again yet.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't usually know that about a show when I'm season 1 anyway.
I mean, so by much now, pressure on you. I can't even imagine.
If we're 14 episodes in, they found their footing, you know? But you know how like the first season of Seinfeld sucked? You know, like the first season of a show is still, you're like finding your rhythm, finding the footing. The first season of like, what's it called? Parks and Rec was kind of weird, kind of off kilter. Like a lot of shows start off a little weird. So like
their whole first season is a pilot.
Yes, exactly. Yeah. Exactly. So like as we sit here now, would I rewatch it? Probably not.
Okay.
Do I want to know what happens? Absolutely. Am I invested in what happens? Absolutely. But so far, I don't get the cultural. I don't get the phenomenon yet.